Alright guys, so today is Monday, January 25th, 2021, and guys, you already know what's about to happen. Since today is a Monday, we have a new episode of Monday Matchmaker. Today we're doing the UFC Lightweight Division. At number 15, we have Drew Dober. At number 14, we have Islam Makhachev. At number 13, we have Raging Ally Quinn. At number 12, we have Kevin Lee. At number 11, we have Neil Dariush. And in the top 10, we have Diego Ferreira, Paul Felder, Rafael Dos Anjos, the notorious Conor McGregor. We have Dan Hooker. We have Tony Ferguson. We have Iron Michael Chandler, who just recently got his first win inside the UFC over Dan Hooker by TKO in the first round. We have Charles Oliveira. We have Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And then at number 1, we have Dustin Poirier. And if you guys want to count the guy that you are seeing on your screen right now, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, I mean, you can, but I'm just saying it right now. He is not coming back to MMA. The new champion is Dustin Poirier since he got the win over Conor McGregor. And guys, this top 15 of the lightweight division, I mean, it is so stacked. I mean, it is so stacked. But guys, now let's take a look at the number 15 lightweight fighter in the world in Drew Dober. But guess what, guys? Drew Dober already has a fight against Islam Makhachev, the number 14 lightweight fighter in the world. And guess what, guys? Islam Makhachev is a 3-1 favorite in the betting odds, a minus 300 favorite over Drew Dober in that fight. That is absolutely insane. I cannot wait for that fight to happen on March 6th. That fight's going to be absolutely insane. But guys, the number 13 lightweight fighter in the world in Ally Quinta coming off of 2 losses against Dan Hooker and Donald Cerrone, both by decision. Guess who Ally Quinta should be fighting next? The number 20 lightweight fighter in the world in Rafael Fiziev coming off of 2 decision wins over Mark Diaz and Alex White, and then a TKO win over Renato Moicano, I believe in the second round. I mean, Mark Diaz, he's an absolute beast. 9 wins with only 1 loss. That 1 loss coming to Magomed Mustafayev. I mean, that fight between Rafael Fiziev and Ally Quinta would be absolutely insane. I cannot wait for that fight to happen. But guys, the number 12 ranked lightweight fighter in the world in Kevin Lee coming off a submission loss to a top 3 lightweight fighter in the world in Charles Oliveira. Kevin Lee, he should be fighting Arman Tsarukyan, the number 19 lightweight fighter in the world. I mean, guys, Arman Tsarukyan, 16 wins and 2 losses. His only loss inside the UFC coming to Islam Makhachev, the number 14 lightweight fighter in the world. I mean, Arman Tsarukyan, 3 straight decision wins in a row, a dominant decision win over Matt Frevola in his last fight. I mean, 100% Arman Tsarukyan deserves a top 15 opponent, and guys, Kevin Lee is a top 15 opponent, so I mean, this fight would be absolutely insane, guys. Who do you guys think would win the fight between Arman Tsarukyan and Kevin Lee? Put that in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think would happen in that amazing lightweight fight. But guys, then we have the number 11 ranked lightweight fighter in the world, but Neil Dariush. This dude is an absolute beast. 19 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He has won a 5-fight with decision win over Thiago Moises, a submission win over Drew Dober, a submission win over Frank Camacho, a TKO win over Drakkar Klose, and an amazing comeback win, and then a TKO win over Scott Holtzman. But guess what, guys? He already has a fight set against Diego Ferreira, and guys, the betting odds for the fight are minus 110. Minus 110 is literally a 50-50 fight. Diego Ferreira is on a 6-fight win streak. That fight's gonna be absolutely insane. But guys, we have reached the top 10 of the lightweight division. We have Paul Felder, the number 9 ranked lightweight fighter in the world. Guys, he is coming off of 2 straight losses, both decision losses, against Rafael Dos Anjos and Dan Hooker, both in 5-round main events. Guys, I am telling you guys right now, I do not think that Paul Felder is gonna have any more fights as a pro MMA fighter. I really do think that Paul Felder has retired from MMA as a whole. And guys, he does have that commentary job with ESPN. So, I mean, with that commentary job, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. I don't really see him as a future champion in the lightweight division, so there's not really much of a reason for Paul Felder to come back. So, I really do think that was his last fight with RDA, and that he's done from MMA as a whole. Alright guys, so the 8th best lightweight fighter in the world, then Rafael Dos Anjos, just got a win over Paul Felder, and guess what, guys? He was supposed to fight Islam Makhachev, and that fight did get cancelled, and now Islam Makhachev is fighting Drew Dober. If he wins a fight against Drew Dober, I really see no reason why not to put Rafael Dos Anjos against Islam Makhachev in a main event, in a 5-round fight, or a co-main event in a 3-round fight. I think that fight would be absolutely insane. I do think that Islam Makhachev would win the fight and break the top 10 after that fight. But guys, put your prediction for that fight in the comments below. That fight would be absolutely insane. Alright guys, so Conor McGregor, the number 7 ranked lightweight fighter in the world, coming off a TKO loss to Dustin Poirier. I mean, that loss was absolutely insane. His only knockout loss as a pro MMA fighter. But guess what, guys? Nate Diaz is coming down from welterweight to lightweight, and Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz are 1-1 in fighting each other. I mean, a trilogy, maybe? Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, 3 in a main event, a 5-round main event. And guys, I know what you're thinking, Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor in a trilogy fight for the belt. But guys, Conor McGregor is coming off a loss. There's no way the UFC is going to say someone that's coming off a loss and Conor McGregor is going to fight Dustin Poirier for the belt. There's no way that is happening. So Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz in a trilogy fight, in a main event, a 5-round main event, and a pay-per-view. That fight would be absolutely insane. And then we move on to the 6th best lightweight fighter in the world, and Dan Hooker, coming off of 2 straight losses against Michael Chandler and Dustin Poirier by decision and TKO in the first round. And then we have Tony Ferguson coming off a TKO to Justin Gaethje and a decision loss to Charles Oliveira. Guys, Tony Ferguson versus Dan Hooker. Both those two guys are coming off of 2 straight losses, so they should be fighting each other. Alright guys, so the number 4 ranked lightweight fighter in the world, Michael Chandler, on a 3-fight win streak, with every single one of those wins coming by TKO against Sidney Outlaw and Benson Henderson inside of Bellator. Joined the UFC just a couple of months ago and knocked out Dan Hooker, the number 6 ranked lightweight fighter in the world, in the very first round. That knockout was absolutely insane. And guys, Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje, probably the 2 most powerful lightweights in the world. And guys, Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler in a main event 5-round fight. That fight would be absolutely insane. The winner of that fight fights Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira for the belt. I mean, that'd be absolutely insane. And then we have Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira. Obviously, these two guys should be fighting for the belt. Charles Oliveira is on an amazing win streak with literally every single one of those wins, except for one being a finish. He's got a decision win over Tony Ferguson, a 3rd-round guillotine choke submission win over Kevin Lee, a 1st-round knockout win over Jared Gordon, a 2nd-round knockout win over Nick Lentz, a 2nd-round anaconda choke submission win over David Tamor, a 1st-round rear naked choke submission win over Jim Miller, a 2nd-round rear naked choke submission win over Christos Jagos, a 1st-round guillotine choke submission win over Clay Guida. I mean, this dude is an absolute beast. And then we have Dustin Poirier, a TKO win over Conor McGregor, a decision win over Dan Hooker. These two guys should be fighting for the belt because Khabib Nurmagomedov is not coming back to MMA. He is retired from MMA as a whole. So Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira for the belt, and the winner of that fight is the new lightweight champion, and the winner of Justin Gaethje and Iron Michael Chandler then fights Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira for the belt. I mean, so many amazing fights can happen in this UFC lightweight division. I cannot wait for these fights to happen. So, in conclusion, Dustin Poirier should fight Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje should fight Iron Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson should fight Dan Hooker, the notorious Conor McGregor should fight Nate Diaz, Javier Dos Anjos should fight Islam Makhachev if he does beat Drew Dober, Paul Felder should just retire from MMA, Diego Ferreira should fight Beneil Dariush, Kevin Lee should be fighting Arman Tasariuk, and Javier Fiziev should be fighting Ally Quinta, Islam Makhachev should be fighting Drew Dober. I mean, so many amazing fights in this lightweight division. If you guys would tweak anything in this top 15 of the lightweight division, put that in the comments down below, and amazing videos for you guys every single Monday in Monday Matchmaker. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss when I post a video. That's it for the video. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, and Khabib Nurmagomedov should fight Dana White in a grappling match. That fight would be absolutely insane. I personally have Khabib Nurmagomedov winning that fight, but put your predictions in the comments down below. That's the video. I'm out of here.